Go ahead and pray. Let's go. Stand up. Stand up. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray on this side. Okay, you two first. Guys, starting strong is good. Finishing strong is epic. Let's say that again. Starting strong is good, but finishing strong is epic. There have been many times in your life when you started out good, but you didn't finish. You have relationships that you started out opening the door. You started out calling her. You would fall asleep on the darn phone. You would text her. You would tweet her. You would do all those wonderful things to just woo her. But now you just jump in the car. You don't even think about opening the door. And you ain't call no more. I holler when I holler. I see you when I see you. Still your girl. Still your boo. Still that one. But you're not finishing the way you started. In life, you got to finish the way you started. What we all remember, the finish. Don't give a damn about the start. They recall the finish. We got so many wonderful things that I need to know, what does finishing strong mean to you? We still have goals we want to attain. What are some of those goals? How will you acquire some of those goals? What type of game would you like to have, and what does that involve? What are you willing to change and sacrifice to have that particular game that you want to have, to live that particular life that you want to live? What if an NFL scout came to you and said, in the SWAC championship game, you got to do A, B, C. And if you do that, you're going to have an opportunity to get drafted out of 2 or 3 people. When you want that, that's real for some of you. What is that one thing? Some of you haven't had the season you want to have. What does that entail? Who haven't had the season that you really want to have? Give me one guy. One person. Everybody go. Stand up, Tutu. What would give you the type of game that you want to have? Give me a description of the game.
Me just dominating, helping the team be
What does
successful.
dominate mean? Dominate mean anything. What
2
does
or
that
3
mean?
sacks,
3 sacks.
tackles on punt,
Mm-hmm.
blocking on punt return,
Okay.
just being all around, get my name called the whole game.
What you got to do to have that?
Laser focus and going hard at practice.
Because it starts when?
At practice.
That's right. It don't start in the game. That just don't happen in the game. That stuff starts in practice. I like that. Who else? Haven't had the game. Come on. Do you get the opportunity? They throw balls at you, right? They don't throw no balls at you. There ain't nobody, when you in the corner, you don't get no passes at you. Well, we got to put him in more than if they don't throw at him, period. We got to put him in more than. So if they don't throw at you, we got to. So if they don't throw at you and throw at Travis, we got to put you in more so we get the balls more. Who else? What does that look like for y'all, man? Lyman, what does that look like? What does that game look like completely for y'all? That we rushing what? For what? 200? 200. We protect nobody touching the quarterback. What does that look like? That looks like that? So what we got to do to get that? We already played once, right? We know the blueprint. We know what they do. We know who the guys are. We know who the dogs are. We know who the men are. So what do we have to do? 7 coaches, we got to get on their bus this week about watching film. They got to know this team inside out. They got to know this team like the back of their hand. Every darn thing about this team. So when we go out there, we know them. They're actually like a darn relative that we know them so much and so detailed that we understand every move they're going to make. See, the thing about it, you already beat them. And you tend to hit that switch of relaxation, of complacency. I already beat them. I don't need to go hard. Yes, you do. Hard to whoop a man twice. It's hard to whoop a man twice, especially when he knows what's coming. So you guys got to be extra. All of everybody on that wall, we got to go extra hard. We got to go extra good. We got to be extra focused. We got to be extra passionate. Extra. Everything we do got to be extra this week. Special teams, you got to darn be special. They don't call you special teams for nothing. You got to be special. And I'm not talking about the kickers. Everybody on those particular teams got to be special. Offense, you got to be special. You got to be dominant. Like be Thor. You have to be dominant. And it starts up front. Defensive line, you got to pick it up in consistency and continue what you've been doing. You pick it up slowly but surely. We've got a flash here, a flash here, a flash here for that guy. When y'all gonna flash at the same time? Flash at the same darn time. This is it, fellas. This is the one that gets you to the dance. You can't even get to the dance if you don't get this one. Let's get to this one and let's roll the dice at the dance and we're gonna be ready. But this is it. No distractions this week. Laser focus. We're gonna take care of this week. Please read off the schedule, but you got to be focused and you got to understand. You got to understand what we're trying to accomplish and you got to do it. And you got to lock in. Ain't no playing, ain't no gaming on that sideline. We got to lock in. This is it. They coming into our house to get what we have. Hey guys, let's be special. Let's be special, let's be dominant, let's be consistent. Everybody, let's be special, let's be dominant, let's be consistent, and we're gonna focus to say the quality of having or producing clear visual definition. And we got to finish. To bring a task or activity to an end and complete. We got to focus and we got to finish. We got that?
Yes, sir.